Alright, hey, welcome back to the Head Empty channel. My name is Jayce. Season 2, Episode 5 of Arcane. This is Blisters and Bedrock. We don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. You know what that means because you've watched it probably. But, well, you should have if you're watching this right now. Listen, everyone's gone. Half the cast is just missing right now. I don't think Vi's disappeared, but she's not around. But currently what we're dealing with is there's a revolution coming revolving around Jinx. She's a symbol right now, and she seems to be kind of on the path of accepting that role, and she might end up leading this rebellion. We'll see. She's currently in a tussle with this wolf thing that Singed made. Don't know why he did, though. Plenty of theories about that. I'm sure most people just know what's going on with Warwick here. He recognized Powder, so that's something. Maybe we'll get some more about that. And Jinx is also a big sister figure at the moment. Roles have kind of reversed. She's taking care of a youngin' herself, and so she doesn't seem to be doing a poor job, in my opinion. But we also have Ambessa. She is trying to figure out Hex Tech. All the scientists are gone. Everyone who really knew how to do anything with it, we don't know. Caitlyn, same deal after Jinx, but she's mellowed out a bit since then. And then she's also involved with Maddie, who is cool, I guess. I hope to see Vi. I hope to see what she's up to since we saw Caitlyn last time. Yeah, I really don't know what it could be. But I'll only know if I start the episode, so hey, consider liking the video. Consider subscribing to the channel if you want to see more of these. Episode 3 will probably be up tomorrow. If you don't want to miss that, subscribe and hit the notifications. You won't miss it, right? So do that, drop a comment, anything you want me to know, things that I miss, I miss them, and there's plenty of hidden details in this series. That's why I like to rewatch the series all the time. I always pick up something new, so tell me the things that I miss. I like to read the comments. And yeah, I'm very excited. These have been insane second season. Blisters and Bedrock, episode 5. Let's get started. Is this that one dude? It is him. He's got a metal jaw now. She broke his jaw. This is one of Silco's old goons. Ah, this guy. Wait, was that Vi? What the... Yeah, I remember seeing this from that one trailer. She's like goth. Oh, they're hanging out. I would love to finally learn who this guy even is. Interesting new look. She's just in like a fighting ring. Damn. Oh, her hair's long too. Yeah, I mean, what does she even have left anymore, to be honest? You're hurting me, stop. Oh shit. That guy does kind of look a little bit like Vander. I wonder if that's intentional. Yeah, she can't stop thinking about Caitlyn. Is that actually Jinx? The Jinx might actually be real. I don't know. Because she's like in a cloak. Poor Vi, man. She deserved better. She deserved better. She's got nothing, man. Even Echo's gone. Little man.
Looking good, sis.
Wait. Oh, for real?
I don't want to hear another word out of your mouth.
Why do my subtitles keep coming on?
Vander.
Oh.
I'm not falling for another one of your tricks.
Vander, bro.
He's alive.
Yeah, what? That's crazy news.
We both know that's bullshit.
That's the start of their whole thing. If he's alive, that's insane.
He needs our help. I can prove it.
We're getting the for real team up. Legit this time. Save Vander. That's just threw that in there. Vander's back. Wow. Oh, is that why they're back to back again in this at the beginning of this intro? Maybe. And maybe that's why she wiped the Vi off her cheek. Because she's like kind of in disguise now. You know, she's not really that anymore. Not the Vi that we knew. With the Caitlyn thing, I'm wondering, with her stepping into the light, I mean, she seems to have stepped into the darkness, in my opinion, but maybe it's more her stepping into leadership, maybe. You know, I've been wondering if Mel might be my favorite character of the show, now that Silco's gone. It's kind of just random, but I haven't really had the chance. I didn't have the chance to think about it because I really went into the season. You saw my episode 1. I was baffled that she was still alive. I couldn't believe it. I was so sure that she was going to be dead in this season, but she's chilling fully. Well, not at the moment, but she's alive. So maybe she might be my favorite. But we'll have to see. By the end of the season, I'll probably have favorites. How did Ambessa live? She looks kind of fire. I can't lie. I thought she looked a little bit goofy before, but... Oh, is she using her, like, detective skills again? Wow.
Months of peacekeeping occupation. Oceans of sweat and tears. I'd begun to think we might finally see an end to Zorn's perverse abominations.
So he didn't escape.
How foolish was I?
Why?
In my experience, only guilty men answer accusations with silence.
In my experience, no one in power is innocent.
There are cells buried deep within this prison so devoid of light, I have forbidden their use. If you do not want to waste...
I want to see inside this thing.
You have one recourse.
I said this in episode 3. She is bodying this new version of Caitlyn, this voice actress. Whew. Like, she's killing it, man. What's in there?
Tell us everything we need to know to hunt down this beast.
Your youth betrays you. Patience is a product of age, both of which I possess in abundance.
This guy drops insane bars all the time.
Tell me what you were planning. How was Jinx involved? You will rot in here.
I don't get him. He's so interesting, though. Ew. Ooh! Mel!
Alora.
Damn, this is the first time I've seen Mel even remotely roughed up, I think. She got, like, pistol whipped in episode 1, and she was still looking fine. Whoa. What the hell? Is that Laura? Dude, stop! This is, like, weird. It's freaky. Damn. What is this Black Rose shit? I think someone told me about it, but I don't really remember.
Hope you find these quarters to your liking. They still haven't replied to my request for a transfer.
Who's there?
Not sure I know anymore. Our hosts have a way of scrambling your omelet.
Who's that?
They killed my friend.
Oh, she's dead.
And then...
Damn.
The stewards of the old world are always keen to give you a glimpse of their mind.
Love this guy's voice right now.
What is this place?
Inoculorum. The ancients built specialized chambers to seal away false prophets. But if you ask me, they're just the fancy pits peacock princes like to toss their friends into. Just an old family joke.
Step into the light.
Is this her brother? We get to meet his ass? He's alive?
Kino.
Yeah, it is. I remember that name. I really like his voice.
It's me, brother. Mel.
Mel,
How long has he been here?
you've grown up. I'd hoped they'd never come for you.
Wow. And Bessa must have stole something crazy. Oh, the gauntlets are like black now. You know, I fuck with the new look. I do. I didn't think I would. Oh, wow. That's awesome. Probably weird for Vi seeing her painted up next to Vander, you know?
This is where I lost him.
That's cool. That's so cool. I don't think I've ever seen anything like that. This show gets so creative.
Why the hell would Vander be all the way down here?
Beats me. Ask him yourself.
When are you gonna admit that this is just another one of your fantasies?
She actually used to be pretty cool. Before I kicked her butt.
Delusional.
Wish I was just seeing things when you decided to throw him with the pilty goons who murdered Mom and Dad.
To see the psycho their daughter turned into.
Which one? I'm a hero. I busted half of Zahn out of Stillwater while you were passed out in the bottom of a mug.
That's true.
Walking before I kick your ass again.
Damn.
You wouldn't last 1 second without all your ugly gadgets and chicken shit tricks.
Ha! What about those over-designed bitch mittens you didn't make build yourself?
Jinx is a legend, dude.
You think I need these to...
Not really.
1 second.
Last chance to surrender!
Go right ahead, fat hands.
Oh! Kids are always getting fucked up in this show, man. Come on.
Hey, kid. Still got all your insides?
Yeah. Someone did mention in my comments that one of the... Because if you didn't see my episode 3 reaction, I was really stuck on it. I was like, how come Vi couldn't just move this kid off of Jinx? It didn't matter in the end. Like, she didn't do it, so it didn't matter. But I was like really wondering why she could have, right? And then one of the things that someone in my comments said, thank you for that, is that she probably did remind Vi of the way that Vi and Powder were, the way that this kid clung to Jinx, you know? So that's really cool, and it seems to be true the way that she looked at her just now. Yeah, Jinx is just
Don't ditch us.
with it around when she's around this kid. She's so much less crazy. Like, she seems so much more
You don't
stable.
actually need my help. You haven't for a long time.
Last time Vander needed us, we tried it alone, and nothing was ever the same. So maybe this is like a do-over.
I love this show, dude.
He's your father too.
Wow, she still considers him a father. 'Cause we didn't actually get many interactions between Powder and Vander. He just gave her some juice one time. That's basically all we saw.
Been expecting
He was a lot more concerned with Vi's antics.
It's always the same look when one covets a weapon.
I've never seen a beast of such savagery.
No beast is more savage than man.
Dude, this guy, holy fuck.
I trust you have terms.
You will serve me. My enemies will be yours. Your weapons will be mine. I will supply all your needs.
Okay.
But I demand absolute loyalty.
Will he accept? I feel like he wouldn't. Okay.
You already know what I want.
He isn't a monster. He was once a man. Well respected at that. He had a ferocious will to live. An incredible tolerance for pain.
Vander's back.
Was in
Wow.
strides impossible with any other specimen. The mind I could not recover.
Was that Silco? Hold on. Back up. That is Silco. Young Silco. And that's on the bridge.
The man
Okay.
fairly lost in it.
So he was there on the bridge too. Okay. That's something I always wondered about. When exactly did he fuck up Silco?
Compelled only by the scent of blood. Or so I thought. It now seems I had yet to uncover the right catalyst.
Blisters and Bedrock.
Wow. Ew. That's what his eye looked like. Holy shit. And I think was that their mother? This is a good episode.
There was a funeral for you in Noxus. She believes you're dead.
I do like to disappoint her. did you know to do that?
I don't know. It's like some sort of puzzle.
What?
How did you wind up here?
After a few rounds with some dubious noble folk in Basilic, I started hearing strange rumors about Mother. Different than the usual kind.
The usual kind?
She passed through their hometown and fell in love.
That's not our mother.
The old travelogues, the local accounts.
It's just unfathomable, huh?
The affair led to a child.
That's impossible.
Simply put, whatever that child inherited is of terrible interest to our captors.
It must be Mel. It must be this power, dude. It's gotta be. I've been saying it the whole time.
My family archives have shed light on many of the city's mysteries.
Commander.
General, one such mystery caught my attention. The curious dismissal of a revered Academy alchemist.
You worked with Heimerdinger, right?
This led to one other missing puzzle piece whose
There's probably so
absence
many
has
Easter eggs in here.
always gnawed at my mind. Who invented shimmer?
Oh. Yeah. True. This guy did. He made it.
Don't we?
Wait, is that Deckard?
Who invented shimmer?
Is that Deckard's head? I can't tell.
Dr. Revik.
Oh.
You're a monster. Why do all this?
Thank you. I want to know.
Why does anyone commit acts others deem unspeakable? For love.
There's a ballerina over there. He said he had a daughter at some point. I'm guessing that's her. Probably who's in the
In another
thing.
life.
Yeah.
Everything I've done is to cure her. I believe the beast may hold the final key.
That makes sense why Shimmer is what it
Precisely
is.
what are you
Because I keep talking about how it's this crazy, like, rage drug, obviously, but it has positive aspects to it. It has healing properties, you know? Because he just kind of sprung it out. It's just like Silco had this drug, and he was working with this doctor. And, like, obviously it became this plan to start Silco's revolution, but, I mean, Singed here was always just along for the ride. And he was the one who made it, so it's cool to know why it was originally made at all.
That affliction we all suffer.
Because it's not just a weapon, it's like a wonder drug.
Death.
Wait, is she like already
Imagine
dead?
a world that no longer need fearing.
Because if you're trying to resurrect somebody, that's crazy. Because cure death, it's like cure, you know, she's going to die or she's dead and he's trying to cure death, you know?
Say this is...
I love this. This place is crazy.
There are consequences for someone who fails these tests. Deadly consequences.
I deserve to know the truth.
Ooh.
I'm missing something.
She being like
A healthy sense
tricked?
of self-preservation, I'd say.
Oh. Is this actually him?
You aren't my brother.
They're trying to get her to unlock something, I bet.
What have you done with Kino?
Oh! Oh no!
We had such high hopes for him.
At first, it seemed plausible that he
Oh,
could
he
have
is
been the
dead.
child. And your mother led us to you, sister.
I called that shit heavy. About the power, not about... I was totally fooled by Kino being fake. So what are we... Are we just gonna beat his ass when we find him? Like, what are we supposed to do here? How do we save this guy? I mean, I guess he did... He recognized Powder, so... There's something there. Ah, he's got a bunch of them. The old gauntlets. V. Silco. Wow. Do we get their backstory? Please. That would make this show perfect, dude. Even if it's just this right now, I'm happy that we're getting it. Holy fuck.
A message from Vander.
To Silco.
Silco.
I've looked everywhere, but it's clear you don't want to be found. When she died, I lost my head. I told myself what I did to you was for the greater good, that you deserved it. But the dirt was on both our hands.
It's a good way to
Anyway, you know where to find me.
frame this.
Blisters and Bedrock.
I love the parallel between these two pairs. I like that it's consistent. It's keeps going, you know? They kept it up. So these are like the mines that they're always talking about. Oh, that's awesome. I knew that it was gonna come into place somehow.
That's not Vander.
The light up things.
It's me.
Oh! Damn!
Don't hurt him.
Oh! Oh! He's got like a healing factor? This is crazy. He doesn't recognize Vi though. Maybe it's because she's in disguise.
Him. You have to believe me.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Not this lady, and not this song.
Dude, this song? I love this song. This is awesome.
A harebrained scheme these two bozos cooked up to turn a dank crack in the earth into a thriving, healthy community became a reality.
You hear that, Bozo 2? We made it.
Oh, you're sadly mistaken. I'm Bozo 1.
This is their mom, right? I think so.
I'm knocked up.
Ah. That's Powder's drink, I think.
A girl.
How do you know?
Guess that's everything when you're living week to week. I don't know anything about kids. I get sweaty being alone with one.
She sounds a lot like Jinx.
I started trying to come up with a name. This one word is a decision she's gonna live with her whole life. I can't protect her from all the shit down here. I realized I don't have to.
Oh, what was that?
You two are gonna figure this Son thing out. I don't care if you have to carve it out of the bedrock, covered it in blisters. You're not allowed to fail anymore.
What's the point if we can't raise an ankle biter or two?
Blisters and Bedrock.
Wow. All three of them were parents.
I've always liked the name Violet.
Hit me with it. Hit me with this peak ass song. I know it's gonna be great.
What are you waiting for? He's your dad, too.
Okay. I don't think that's Victor. Legs. Is that Sallow? Did he actually go? It is. He's probably stealing shit for Victor. Oh, they're still here. Whoa! Damn, Jayce!
Sallow?
Is this hammer different? I'm gonna have to go back to that.
How are you walking? Jayce.
No way. Whoa.
I feared I wouldn't have the chance to speak with you again.
Uh-oh. That's kind of weird.
I would prefer to converse in person.
What has he been up to?
I suppose this is somewhat beyond where we left off. Is Sallow still in there? Where else would I be? I owe Victor everything. Very kind, Sallow.
It's weird. He's like taking control of these people as well.
I thought you were done with Hextech. And me. See what I've accomplished. I've helped so many. You've given Hextech to the people? As we always promised we would. Victor has truly worked wonders.
But is it a good thing?
It's a curse. We have to end it, Victor. You seem different. Something happened.
That's exactly the line that... Is that exactly the line that Heimerdinger said to him? Said to Victor?
You too have touched the Arcane. Your mind suffered. If you'll excuse me, I can't let you leave. I'm sorry you feel that way. I'm sorry too.
Where are Echo and Heimerdinger? Oh, not the blood on the screen. What is going on, bro? What? Stop! Oh, I'm gonna throw up. What are you... Oh, why are you ending the episode? Oh, whoa! What's going on with my boy? Both of them. Oh, get out of here. What? So, there's a lot going on. There's much going on. All that at the end is really what I want to talk about. I can't help it, but we're gonna help. We're gonna try because, wow, there's so much. This is an insane episode, dude. So Vi is down here in the fighting ring, in the fighting pits, in the underground. Makes sense. What else does she have? She's literally lost everything. Actually breaks my heart because Caitlyn was kind of just her one thing that she still had left. So, and she just can't stop thinking about her, can't stop, well, I was going to say can't stop thinking about Jinx, but it was really Jinx there following her. Vi's going through Vi's having her Jinx moment just seeing people. But yeah, she's beating the brakes out these motherfuckers, man. Let's go Vi. Long hair, she's all goth now, sure. I think on her jacket is that two-headed beast that Vander's new form or whatever, Warwick, was created from. And then she's been hanging out with this guy still, this guy who kind of looks a little bit like Vander. I mean, not enough like Vander to really make me think that there's anything to it, but he's just kind of around, and he must be a character from the game, because why are they being so secretive about him? He just appears, he emotes to some things, and then doesn't, and leaves. Who are you, man? He just must be a character from the game, because it must be like operating off of like the expectation that players would know him, right? Unless they're just absolutely insane and they're just really teasing this guy. I'm curious. I think Jinx is hilarious for writing her name on her face. They just keep making fun of that. It's so funny. Jinx was hilarious in this episode, by the way. But yeah, the news that Vander's still alive would be a shock. That's like the origin of their entire conflict. Caitlyn actually looks kind of fire in her cloak. When I first saw her, I thought it was a little... I personally was like, it's a little goofy, just because I spent so much more time with Caitlyn in Season 1, because I've seen Season 1 so many times, because I love this show. It has been hard for me to imagine her as more of this role, and that's partly why I've been so impressed by her convincing me with her voice acting. That's why I keep mentioning it. And they're interrogating Singed. I don't know if he intended to be caught. Like, he didn't break out. He could have broken out. I mean, he recognized the connection he had. Like, he finally, Warwick, Vander, whatever you want to call him, recognized something, and there was more to him for a minute than just a beast. And so for whatever reason, Singed thinks that that's important. So I suppose that could have been the plan, to get them to meet up. Because I think he does know Vander's story, probably, because he's worked with Silco. He also just knew Vander, right? Vander was a big deal, big name. It's cool that we're getting more on Singed. I want to know more about his daughter as well. Mel got captured. Allura is apparently dead. Rest in peace, Allura. And Mel is in this crazy magic chamber with a fake Kino. I'm sad that he's fake because I thought genuinely I thought he was so cool based off of his voice alone. I kind of want to know who plays him. And yeah, Mel, I wonder how long it's been. They purposefully don't. They never really give you how much time has passed. They don't do it in the series, and I think it's probably smart just to. The audience can probably just get an idea off of like visually like how people look in dialogue. That's usually how they'll do it, but they never say it's been this many days, it's been this many weeks, or this many years. Even after our first time skip in episode 4, they just said like a few years ago, or like something like that. They'll just say a certain amount of years, but they never give specific amounts of time, which I assume is probably for continuity reasons. So I think that's pretty smart, because I don't see anybody ever really asking how much time really, like, it's not a big deal. Mel has been in here, and I was right. I'm pretty sure about Mbessa stealing some sort of power. Probably, I guess Mel would have probably been born with the power, actually. Not just given to her by Mbessa. Probably not actually stolen. I guess Mbessa fell in love with somebody in a place, I think they call it like Basilisk or some shit. I can't remember. There's a certain special power that Mel has, and that they've been teasing very well since the finale of season 1 even. I'm glad I guessed that. I'm sure it's not too insane of a prediction. I'm glad to be right about something finally. And I assume that they were trying to trick her in order to... They assumed that she would be able to open this, whatever this puzzle is, whatever they're trying to unlock here. And it requires this power. Let's go Mel. Mel might be my favorite character just because she's so smart. She's definitely, in my opinion, she's the smartest character in the series. Maybe not like some of the other characters where they're like tech geniuses and all that, but Mel is just very rational. I think she is the most intelligent character in the series. Jinx was so funny in this episode. It's really good to see Jinx and Vi interact like this again, because since she became Jinx, we don't get these kind of fun conversations. I like when the show gets a little bit lighthearted sometimes. They use Jinx for it a lot and it works. Yeah, she's real sassy towards her sister. It's funny. And then this fight that they had it felt like a lot more of just like sisters kind of scrapping it out or whatever, but then it gets serious once Isha gets involved trying to protect Jinx. She's so cute, man. Vi smacks her. Oh, dude, Vi has a bad track record for hitting kids in the face, I want to say. But we'll leave it alone. She's building a bit of a reputation, but Isha's all right. Maybe even that might remind her specifically of that moment of her hitting powder. But yeah, really, I do love everything that was done with Jinx and Vi in this episode, and especially Vander and Silco. You know how their story always parallels these two, and I like Jinx, her rationale, why she felt like she needed Vi. She's over it, you know. She's killed everybody, and this is kind of her opportunity to get a family back. And I think it's since she's met Isha that she's been more stable like this, and she's been able to make healthier decisions for herself. Since she has somebody that she needs to protect, she can't be as crazy as she's been. And so now she's looking at other things in her life. She's, like she said, the line she says, we went on our own last time, trying to get Vander back. This time, what'd she say specifically? A do-over. A do-over is right. Jinx is so different now. I'm kind of proud of her a little bit, I can't lie. She's come a long, long way since being Powder. And I love the bioluminescent little like fungi or whatever it is in that cave. It's really cool. Yeah, Singed is always dropping bars. They give those lines to him now that Silco's gone. He was already doing that, but you know. I did not expect him to team up with Piltover though, of anything. What was it? I think last episode I was theorizing that he would team up with Jinx now that his creation kind of bonded with her. I'm still not sure why he didn't. I guess he just wanted the resources that comes along with this, or he preferred it when he was given the offer. I mean, I guess it was an ultimatum, right? Like he's just in prison otherwise, but he could have escaped with Singed. Oh, I didn't see. Okay, so there's a little shot where Singed is holding the little tank thing that's on Vander's back right now, but it flashes to, it says him holding his daughter in his arms for a second, which is really cool. I didn't even see the way they teased that. I didn't notice it the first time either, because that's really, you know, what he's after. What is going on with Mel? What is she a part of? She's part of something bigger, this power. It's really awesome that we've extended to other parts of the world at this point, you know, the story. People from other places coming in, other places being mentioned, more parts of the world, magic, witches, all that kind of shit. And we get a name. We get a name for Singed. They called him Dr. Reverick. That's pretty cool. We know that he worked with Heimerdinger at some point. Academy Alchemist, yeah. There's probably so many Easter eggs in his lab. I think we saw Deckard's head after Vander, like snapped his neck in an instant. He was brains popping out. Pretty crazy. Singed is still very interesting. Yeah, he's trying to save his daughter through all this. I don't know why a wolf creature saves his daughter, but apparently it does. So, I mean, I guess we saw actually that Vander has like this healing factor. He was like putting himself back together in an instant. So maybe he's like totally immortal. Yeah, Kino when he became evil was freaking me the hell out. This whole Black Rose shit is just kind of scary. It's a lot scarier than when I first saw it. But yeah, they're really trying to unlock whatever is Mel's power right now. We just don't know anything about that. We'll have to see. But that is 110% how her and Jayce survived the explosion. I'm sure a lot of people predicted that. Yeah, and we see this whole letter that Vander wrote to Silco. This was... it's cool that we get to see their like gear from back when they worked in the mines. They're always talking about, yeah, back when we were in the mines, all this stuff. We had to this and that. We had loyalty, all this shit. We had to survive. Really cool just to see just pieces of the past, things that they went through that led them here to the point where they desperately felt like they needed to rise up against Piltover. I'm sure reading that convenient letter, well, actually, shit, it's not convenient because it directly, like, it probably happened after what Vander did, what he did to Silco, and we know that he regretted it his whole life. So it's not that convenient. It's totally in line with his character and perfectly syncs up with their conflict, which has already been set up. It's just, this show is so good with its writing. It's fucking fantastic. We get this cool fight between Vi and Vander. She's kind of fucking him up for a while, but, you know, he's healing, so not a ton that can be done. He's freakish, man. Oh, you know, I just got the switch of the drink because she just said that she's knocked up. I like the line also about a name, Violet, a word being a decision or whatever that affects her whole life. And then we have obviously Jinx in this series. It's a good one. I think that's pretty intentional, that line. Young Silco is so wholesome, man. I love seeing that for him. Just healthy, 2 eyes. I really cried. I cried, man. I've been crying a lot on the channel, I think, lately. But yeah, so beautiful that they get this reunion. Vander is back. I wonder how back he is. Like, how present is he? He might just have little remnants of memories. He might not be fully there. He might still be kind of animalistic. Like, I don't know if I expect him to go back to wisecracking, smoking his pipe, you know, taking over the last drop. I doubt it. Probably something still different about him. The craziest part of this episode now is when we see Jayce come back. Now, that's crazy stuff. He looks awesome like this, I can't lie. He looks good with the beard, man. You look good. And his hammer's different too, his Hextech thing. Ooh, what is that? Okay, I paused on the frame where there was like a little flash of Sallow looking different, and that looks very different. Is this what, like, we can expect the people to start looking like? What is this? His head is like, I don't know. He's only got like half a head. It's like, it looks kind of almost like a crown, but like the top of his head is gone. It looks hollow as well. It's just his eyes. And he's got like, he looks like he's all metal, totally. So whatever it is that Victor has been up to is probably not good. We see that Victor, you know, is pretty interesting because he's succeeded in what he's always wanted to do, which is helping the people of the Undercity overcome these illnesses and give them better lives and healthier bodies and all that, because he has never had one. And he's able to accomplish that, but he's being completely consumed by the Hextech, it seems. He's going a bit too far in this whole evolution thing that's going on, and like, they're becoming, it's like almost like a weird hive mind sort of thing. I don't know. But yeah, it is Sallow. He got his legs back. Victor just got to use him as a walkie-talkie here, which is kind of wild. Yeah, I don't know. I want to see what Victor's like now. I wonder if he's changed the way he looks at all. But yeah, Jayce is just fucked up. We don't know how long it's been, but it's been a long time, as it seems. His hammer looks sweet, kind of organic looking. It's cool. And yeah, Jayce is done with the Hextech shit. Yeah, they keep flipping back and forth, man. We gotta do Hextech. We can't do Hextech. I gotta save your life. Now we can't do Hextech. It's bad. It's back and forth with these two. It's hilarious, but it all makes sense. It's really crazy. Victor's changed. Jayce is like ruthless now. He just slaughtered Sallow. It's insane. Yeah, he just got fucking flattened by that hammer. Jesus. So, I don't know, is Jayce gonna go on like some sort of killing spree right now? Is he going after Victor? He just is done. He looks done with it all. He's over it, man. But yeah, amazing episode. I don't know what's gonna happen. We're still missing Heimerdinger and Echo. I assumed that they'd show up with Jayce. I wonder why they're not with him. What happened? Maybe next episode we'll see them. I hope so. And I also want to see what Victor's been up to, like what he's built down here. This was really good. This Act 2 right now is hitting different. This shit is very good. I have no predictions. If you enjoyed, like the video, subscribe to the channel. If you don't want to miss my next video on Arcane, it'll probably drop tomorrow, but if you don't want to miss it, subscribe to the channel, hit the notifications, you won't, and drop a comment, you know, tell me anything. What did you like about this episode? How you feeling about Act 2 right now? And yeah, I'll leave you with that. I'll see you tomorrow, and yeah, that's all. Peace.